This lesson is all about interpreting SI prefixes. So here we're looking at milli, micro, nano and pico. The SI system is an international system of measurement. So it's all about measuring stuff. Could be measuring volume, could be measuring time, and with microscopes we're interested in measuring distance or length. So looking at the length of cells and the things inside cells. The unit of length in the SI system is the meter, and it has the symbol lowercase m. So here we've got all the prefixes: centi, milli, micro, nano, and we'll add here pico, and the pico is a lowercase p. So being a prefix, that means they come before. So the unit of measurement is a meter, so a centimeter is cm, a millimeter is mm, a micrometer, also known as a micron or micrometer, we've got this symbol like so, followed by the m, and then we've got the nanometer, lowercase n, followed by the m, and finally the picometer. So the table tells us what these prefixes mean. So wherever you see centi, that means 100th of, milli is 1,000th of, micro is 1,000,000th of. And there's not really a name for nano. Certainly in the US that would be referred to as a billion, but in the UK that number would be known as 1,000 million. And you can see that SI units, this system is pretty useful, but otherwise the US and the UK would get pretty mixed up when they're talking about these numbers. So one way we could write this number, 1 million, is 1 times by 10 to the power of 6. Picometer therefore would be 1 times 10 to the power of 12. So what's happened here is, as we've gone down this column, we've added 3 zeros, we've added 3 zeros, and for a picometer we'd add a further 3 zeros. So in a picometer there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of zeros in a picometer. 4 times 3 is 12, so a picometer is 1 times 10 to the power of 12. Now we said that a centimeter was 100th of a meter. In other words, an example would be 100 centimeters to 1 meter. A millimeter is 1,000th of a meter. In other words, there's 1,000 millimeters in a meter. And then a micrometer is 1,000,000th of a meter. There's 1,000 micrometers, but this time in 1 millimeter. And this is probably the most important one for us at GCSE when we're thinking about using a light microscope. So there's 1,000 micrometers in a millimeter. So if you divide a millimeter up 1,000 times, that would give us a micrometer.